Brandy.
Hi, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support. I've already dropped the ink, but we're going to scry the MUSE of the Sacral Energy Center, Medicine Wheel, Vortexy, Chakra, etc. We're going to scry for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on some oracle cards in the shaman's palm configuration, and as well we have Ghost Tube here for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add and inspire our auric adventures. Overall, please do receive release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. Let's go. Let's dive in to expand and explore. When you're ready, if you'd like to take a screenshot for personal use only, you're more than welcome to scry in your own time. I'm going to take a moment to open up.
West.
Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time. Thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. Okay. There we go. Sorry about the shadows. Can't keep my shadow to myself nowadays. Down here I'm seeing a muscle. Could be lips as well. Maybe even the muscle of what I speak and say, but it's very much so connected to my root chakra. My sacral energy is like hollering down to my root like a cheerleader. You've got this, you've got this. Not much more to go. You can do it. This is definitely a cheerleader feel. And there's something directly between the two of them related. Understandably, they are stacked, but this is something else. This is true cheerleader within the self. But I feel like there's something about my lips. Things, maybe it's even what I say to myself. Are you a very good cheerleader naturally for others? Or is that also how you talk to yourself as well? Does the company one keep, support, such invigoration, not yes men, because suddenly I went into my old corporate training and it's like, there's these kind of personalities, yes men, no men, challenging authority. No, it's not about just saying yes blindly, but about listening, looking. I'm the sacral energy, looking at my root, trying to lift up this weight, lifting up this weight as an accomplishment. True. But it's going to be handing it. So as the root lifts it up, and then the sacral is going to grab it and then do it again. Does that make sense? So I don't know what kind of deadlift, if that's a deadlift. It's fascinating. They're working together.
Crazy.
They're working crazy. All right, I'm going to keep going. If I didn't say so already, we'll also flip it, and we'll get some perspective possibilities tomorrow. There's a vase, clay, terracotta, ceramics, a glaze.
I want to stay.
You're welcome to stay with us here. Ceramics with the glaze. Maybe somebody's doing candle work. Okay. The point is there's a carving in it. Like I've been carving this out. Like even in a tree, how you put, I love so-and-so and carve out in a tree. Or I feel like the sacral energy is asking for that carving to be committed to the trunk of your life, to the tree of your life, whatever the case may be. There's also something being handed. It's a point of purity. I feel like this is what I've been working on or through, because depending on the lighting, sorry, can't keep my shadow to myself. There's white in here. There's a gentleness, and it's also up there. Oh my goodness, sacral. Got my shadow all over the place. That's cute. That's cute. There's also something ornate in there. It feels like metal. I don't know if it is a cross or a piece of jewelry.
Hidden.
Yeah, possibly. It's like stamped, like a rubber stamp, but somehow I'm seeing it like metal. In the Cave of Ice is the Hunter of Dreams. Oh, what is this up here? Are those rhinos? Oh, white dolphins are coming through. White dolphins and rhinos. Something about hog wild as well. Hog wild. The Swiss Army knife of the sacral energy. Hunter of mysteries is in the Cave of winds, and in the hearth fires is strength. Did you drown? Or did somebody around you drown? As there could be absolute grief in here as well. Or you know what it kind of makes me feel like? This was a vase like with the lid on it, Jeannie in a bottle type style. I kind of feel like I might have like been plugged up.
I'm inside it.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, inside the bottle, inside the vase. Jeannie in a bottle. And I dream of Jeannie, and it's all such a mystery. It is such a mystery. Can we go into Cave of Rivers, please? For the sacral chakra. Something about the white dolphin and the hog coming through. Ancestor of protection, because this is a point of purity. See that white stripe like right there, and there's where I'm seeing the white dolphin. I feel like at some point in time, if this was a relationship, a resonance relationship, I don't mean to sound creepy when I say this, but I'm going to say exactly the way I'm seeing it. It's like seeing animals eat raw meat.
Fly.
And I kind of feel like I don't. Maybe it's just my rawness, like some sort of relationship or resonance just got me to a point of raw that in my Cave of Hearth Fires with the Hunter of Strength here, and see how like the art's depicted, it's like some part of me died in my sacral wheel in an effort to protect
Don't go there.
my innocence. And I'm ready to dream again. I'm ready to dream again. Cave of Earth. Hunter of Gifts. Yeah, this feels good. But I got to acknowledge there's something that didn't feel good in the sacral. And not that there has to be that to validate what's on the bottom. Shaman of Foresight. Do you like my thrift find here? I'm pretty sure he's just a letter. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's a letter opener. Possibly a pirate. I'm going to use him as a pirate pointer. Or I'll totally forget about him, but he's fantastic. Love him. Had to bring him home. Okay. This gift on earth. I feel like I'm in my heart. I figured something out, but in my heart of my sacral. The heart, not the heart chakra, even though, in the heart, the seed, the genie held in the container, genie in a bottle,
Pathetic.
has been overprotected, but did protect my innocence. And now it's like, I can hear that, or whatever that sound is, like from a wine bottle or a cork coming out. And now my gift is being released from the sacral space. It's starting to create itself. Creating from the space of the sacral self and the soul of the sacral, the spirit of the sacral, the trifecta of such. And it's almost like I'm thinking, where am I going to go from here? I'm not going to lie, it feels like a while. I was so raw at some point in time. So raw. But I was able to like be held be held because it protected my innocence. But something I went through, again, sacral hollering down at the root chakra. You got this, the strength, the strength. And it's almost like, if I may, at some point in time, like in my mind,
How do I use it?
yeah, I feel like I didn't know why something was. It's like getting a tool and figuring out, how do I use this? Like, say if this was a person, they have like a bow or something. It's like, well, how do I use this? Something happened to me, or I perceive something some way. And I'm like, well, what do I do with this information? It's kind of trying to get closure and then realizing either you can't get it from somebody external, so it's going to come within, or you're having a conversation, maybe in, if this resonance relationship, corporate creative,
Holy water.
and you're like, well, that's not helpful at all. And now there's a clear understanding of why, that relationship has ended in some way, shape, or form. You're like, that was weird. That was so mysterious. Not mysterious in like a great way. Mysterious in like a, I'm not going to understand, so I'm going to have to just come to that conclusion and be okay with that. And move on. Not allow it to be a block. Does that make sense? And I think that's where I'm at. And now the gift can be uncorked and breathed like a fine wine. I hope I have done this some justice. And if you're resonating, I hope it did inspire,
I am in pain.
educate, or entertain. We will totally help you out. I feel like this has been, you know how like in the Jeannie bottle, if you've ever seen I Dream of Jeannie, like inside of her bottle, the way it's depicted is very comfortable, and it's pillows. It's like, that's what I needed to create, a particular environment to soothe the pain that I felt. It was very raw. Could even also be a spiritual gift that's coming through. Yeah, absolutely. I feel happy here. I'm going to flip this. I will see you tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you again soon. Bye.